Alrighty, race fans, welcome to another edition of Track Review. Today we're going to take a look at the monster truck racing set that Marchon did a lot of years ago, probably back in the 80s. And if there ever may be a kind of a holy grail of slot car sets, HO slot car sets, it might be this one. And especially to find one that's in relatively decent shape and complete. This particular set I think I might have found on Craigslist. I can't exactly remember, but it seems like that's where I got this one. And there have been a few of them out there you can find that are completely new in the box, or they're used. The vehicles are maybe wrecked or whatever. But this one was, I believe, complete. And the box is just really cool. I mean, you sit there and look at this thing and you think this thing's going to be the greatest thing. So we'll find out for sure. I know I've played with this before, but we'll get it set up here and we'll get it shaken out. All right, here's the set as you get it out of the box. Marchon, they did pack a lot of their stuff in these vacuum sort of trays. It's kind of nice. And pull some of this stuff aside. There's our little mountain art there. So we can see all the different things that we've got. You've got the trucks in here. All the different track pieces got their own little places for them. Little rock roller set. That's kind of interesting. The smashed up cars. Everything molded out of brown plastic. I think there's even some extra long travel pickup shoes in there. So like I say, the set was relatively complete I think when I got it. I don't recall if there was any broken or missing pieces. If there were, I probably fixed them or did something about that. But it looks like it's all there. Running over the instructions real quick. Yeah, there's all the. I didn't make these marks on here. Some other people that I guess the previous owners did that. And trying to find a date on some of this, but yeah, 1993. So it's early 90s set. And I thought maybe it was the 80s, but it's indeed the early 90s is when this one was packed up. So that's always kind of good to have a date range when we're doing these things. All right, so we'll get up in the living room and get this thing set up and see how well it runs. All right, we got the track all set up, as you can see. Kind of interesting. They have the simulated rocks here and the simulated crushed cars. They give you some turn borders. The simulated mountain is pretty well. This kind of helps hold things up and keeps it from being too floppy. So that's kind of a nice touch there. We did have some problem with the controllers. The factory controllers, as they came, for whatever reason, didn't work. We checked them out. Both of them were dead. So we took an old plug off of one and then hooked up a lifelike controller to it so we could at least run the track. And I can't remember if that was the case when we originally got the set or not. I did already have that plug in this controller in a pile of parts downstairs, so that may have been the case. So we'll get rolling here in a minute and see what we got. Alright, our test driver Jetlag came in from out of town. He's going to help us do this run here, so away we go. Yeah, this one here's got some pickup issues. All right, we're going to change lanes here and run the blue truck. Is that it? It died. Man, it died. Well, we'll have to see what's going on here. Try this truck on this lane and see if you get power. Yeah, something might have died. I think the pickups are dirty. Yeah, they got a lot of dirt on them. All right, we'll try cleaning the pickups and we'll come back. All right, well, I think the blue truck is terminal. Whatever happened to it, it's probably got a gear issue, something it doesn't want to run, and that may be a common problem with a lot of these. You see a lot of them on eBay where they're dead. There's something going on with it. But anyway, there you have it. Marchon's monster truck, BigFoot versus Snakebite. All in all, I think it's a fun set. Sorry we couldn't get two controllers hooked up and run both of them together. That would have been kind of interesting. As you can see, you can't pass on the track, so you have to wait till you clear before you can pass. Anyway, interesting set.